Oh, I can't see it. They didn't update it yet. Okay, so we have Beasty on the right side of the map, on the east side, playing as the color pink and with Delhi. And on the west side, probably you guys can't see anything right now. Yeah. Okay.
I'm here. I'm helping.
Bama will come soon.
No, I'm here.
And on okay, and on the western side, playing as the color blue, there is 3D Anotand. So we see Beasty moving outside with 2 villagers for making the dock because he's Delhi. And actually, Anotand is sending just 1 villager. Nothing too cheesy yet from both players.
Have you had normal games against English or not yet?
I didn't play that much. Like I lost basically in my first games. So.
But you didn't face
But
English, right?
I banned English.
Oh, smart,
so.
smart. Okay. Now, my question to you is, so guys, sorry, I'm just making tea, so I'm running in and out right now because my throat still needs a break. So, in this case, when you look at Delhi versus English fishing, what is your stance on the matter? Do you have any strong opinions, or are you pretty neutral?
I mean, both English and Delhi are very strong picks on this map here. And I think Delhi has the advantage in the Dark Age, especially with the fishing ships being able to shoot arrows. And I see right now Anotand is making a second dock. I thought that was going to be a wall there, but I think he's going to block the passage there with that dock and maybe even get arrow slits on it later on.
I've been seeing a lot of these arrow slit strategies on ladder as well, where people just make the dock on your side, get the arrow slits so that you can get controlled. But we don't really see him on stone just yet, so we know he needs to age up first, and hopefully then we'll see a sneaky arrow slit play. But I mean, if Beasty scouted this a little bit better, he would be able to stop this with his fishing ships, but I mean, you can't really expect this to happen. This is one of those things that happen to you and you're like, what? What just happened? Okay, the tea is ready.
That's really weird right now because BC Scout was in his base just chilling, was staying AFK for a while because I just checked his map vision and he didn't really scout the map.
Now, doesn't it...
Like the most of the map, and now he just dropped the barracks and immediately making spearmen near that dock to deny it. But what is Anotand's answer to it? I don't see any racks from Anotand. He can pop out some Dark Age mana-terms to counter this, but he doesn't have anything, and I think he wants to age up really fast. Oh yeah, I think he wanted to age up fast and denied this play with an archer ship immediately, but now he's dropping racks also and aging up at the same time, so I think maybe he's a bit confused because BC right now is walling there.
Oh, which was a very predictable play, like Beasty walling, of course, because everybody walls here. You want to wall on your side, but I think he committed to this without really understanding what the commitment meant. So right now, I mean, you put an extra dock, it didn't produce anything, so you just wasted 150 stone, but you are causing 2 villages to idle, and you are forcing BC to make a few units as well. So that's good. I mean, you got him to make units, and if he aged up a little bit faster, he would be able to get 1 ship out, but honestly, this looks like it's going to be a takedown for Beasty quite easily.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna lose the dock anyway, and now you don't have walls. Like, the purpose of that dock, I'm pretty sure, was to block Beasty's fishing ships from harassing Anotand's fishing ships, because they can shoot arrows, and now he doesn't have any walls. And I'm pretty sure Beasty's gonna delete that wall soon when he ages up, and once he has his Springald or Archer ships. Like, if you wanted to drop a Brax here, I don't think you drop the second dock first.
Although Beasty says, I saw what you did, I just wanted to tell you that I respect your ideas, and I'm going to be countering them with my own. So Beasty chasing down this poor man-at-arms with all these spearmen. You know, men-at-arms can take a spearman, but they can't take 8 of them. However, this is not too great for Beasty because an arrow ship does counter a villager quite significantly. He is going to try and get this thing up, but he's going to lose a villager in the process. Is he going to be able to get that up? Sassy, is he going to be able to?
I don't think so. I don't think he's gonna be able to get that up.
He got it up, Sassy.
Oh.
He got it up, and
With
now
that one last tab, that's so big right now.
that's a big. He used a big hammer, and big hammers make big plays. And right now we do see the archers coming out, and this is going to be a little bit scary for Beasty because, as we know, archers they clap spearmen quite hard, but I don't know if Beasty's going to be able to do anything with this dock because if I look at his wood, I don't see a lot of expendable wood to play around with. Oof. But he's going for it. He's going for the spring-old ship. I don't know how I feel about this. Sassy, how do we feel about this?
I don't feel too good like about this because now these spearmen are useless because there are longbows and archer ships, so he cannot get anywhere near those docks. And if Anotand makes just one demolition ship right now, he can. I'm expecting and watching it. I'm expecting a demolition ship, and that springle ship is gonna die really fast.
With 2 on goal, I don't expect to see a demolition ship too soon, but this spring-old ship is also just going to be taken out, and that does not feel like a smart move by Beasty. Why would you sacrifice? A spring-old ship is expensive as well, so he just sacrificed. They just decided, I'm take this 120 food, 200 wood, and 30 gold, and just take it.
350 in total, yeah.
That's so many resources. And right now, that's giving Anotand exactly what he wanted in the early game, to put Beasty behind, to waste those resources. This is a best of 3? Yes. So, how are we feeling? Do you think this is putting Beasty in a losing situation, or do you think Beasty still got this?
Looking at their eco count, I think he's very behind right now. Like, both in terms of like, fishing ships, Beasty has 7. Oh, they both have 7. What? How? I'm really confused. How does he not have
more?
Oh, because he's getting textiles.
Yeah.
Now, so it's one less villager for him.
And the fight continues. He's decided he's making a dock back on the other side of the base, and honestly, this feels like the dock bonanza. I'm not fond of this play, I must say. I don't like the dock. I think that's what I'm gonna dub it, the dock.
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 No.
Oh no! That poor little fishy, that little archer ship is not gonna look too good. And this looks like a big army from Anotand. The fact that the game is not over is very surprising. Oh, this is painful to watch. Beasty, how are you gonna fight this? Oh, spring on ship.
He doesn't have any answer. He cannot do anything about this right now. Like, because Anotand is getting the second dock up, and I still expect one demo ship is in queue right now, but he doesn't even need that. He has longbows, he has man-at-arms, and they're picking off those ships. Longbows deal pretty good damage against the ships because you can mass them really fast, and yeah, I don't.
But however, I mean, right now this actually doesn't look too bad. He's quite behind. I mean, I think Beasty has accidentally missed that one a little bit. But in this case, these ships are doing a lot of damage to Anotand's army on the side. They are fighting right next to the river. So,
Yeah, but the longbows outrange those Springle ships. So if he micros well, which I think Anotand needs. He's making a fishing ship, but I think he should just stop making fishing ships for a while and just go ham and just take the water completely.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of dead fishing ships, and that is quite a blow to Beasty's economy, and he needs to take out that other one. The problem is this dock is getting low, and this is not a free game anymore. So Beasty, I don't think you should be underestimating Anotand in this case. Anotand is looking good. Now, the thing is, Beasty just lost all those fishing ships as well. Anotand is just fishing for his life. Everything going well. But these boys are coming to the base. Yeah?
Yeah, Anotand also doesn't really need to attack his fishing ships now because if you look closely, there's only one fish spot left on the backside of the Beastie's dock, so he can just get the naval arrow slits. Now he can afford it, by the way. He has enough resources, and just defend from that spot and just keep denying the fishing. Like, he doesn't really need to dive into his base or kill that dog necessarily. That dog is on fire now, so he just actually needed to hold that position and not really attack.
And this dock, it looks like it's going down. I don't think Beastie realizes this, because I feel like, oh, and even if he did, he wouldn't be able to do anything right now. These fishing ships are dead in the water. One by one, they go down. These archers are gonna... Oh, these fishing ships... At least you guys can try to target some longbows. Yeah, they're trying. They're trying. But at the top here, Anotand decides, hey, I'm in your base. So, these taking out a few villages as well. And I am surprised that Beastie did not ban English. I know that he definitely describes English as a as a civ that's hard to beat right now, especially with this matchup with the 12 villages start. And these fishing ships are just gonna go down. The upgrade has been gotten, and this is a dead fishing ship. And Beastie, is he gonna... No, he doesn't realize in time. He's just gonna try to get some damage done. But luckily the horsemen are coming from behind, and maybe.
Okay, in this last minute, I think Anotand just threw the game completely.
By
Because he
diving?
lost his fishing ships. Now he got the arrow slits, but Beastie on 4 sacred sites. And he just needs to get to Castle Age and spam men at arms or lancers, and all he needs right now is food for going up, because he's controlling 4 sacred sites. Like, Anotand could, I think, he could deny those sacred sites from being captured, but now he lost all his man at arms without any ranged armor under the TC. I think that was completely unnecessary from him.
Does this just mean he lost this because of the lack of tournament experience, or just overconfidence? Because he honestly went and suicided so many units into his base as well. I guess he thought this would be a free pickup. Beastie is getting upgrades as well, so that blacksmith coming in hot, double blacksmith coming in hot. So once he got the wood, I mean, if he didn't build that dock, he would have had that wood by now, but it's not looking too bad. We do see Delhi doing what Delhi does, aka making beautiful, beautiful army at a beautiful rate, causing havoc on any map and any game. And I mean, holding 4 sacred sites for this long, that's a good chunk of resources. And he is not spending
now
it.
Beastie with the raid, with the horsemen on Anotand's base, he's gonna pick off those houses, and yeah, it looks very tough for Anotand right now.
Anotand was controlling this game, but right now, he's not. The fact is that these villages are also on berries at the front, so we know he's trying to save his berries here too, maybe, for a little bit later, to have a safe food source, because he knows that Beastie is a raider. Beastie doesn't sit back and just let someone do their thing. So Beastie hasn't overcommitted to anything. It feels like he's just sitting back safely, trying to age up, trying to keep this advantage that he has, and this archer needs to go finish that wall as well. But these fishing ships, they have the freedom. So they're getting all this free food at the speed of light. But Beastie, getting a few houses. Very nice.
Yeah, like, having the fish right now is, of course, it's very good for Anotand, but Beastie having the larger army, and he's on his way to Castle Age right now, like, how can you stop him? Because you don't have any walls, and on this map especially, you need to go out to get wood and like extra gold, extra stone, everything. Your base is really small, so having the map control means everything here. Beastie is just like sitting on 3 sacred sites right now. He could even just sell some of that gold and enjoy his life.
Enjoy his life by selling all his gold. I like that.
Yeah, I mean...
That's a good description. Okay. Now, I read these horsemen are looking a little bit damaged, but honestly, Beastie doesn't have the same economy as Anotand. As you guys know, I like to refer to the soup, but it doesn't matter. Anotand has been pushed out of his base. He is struggling to make sure that he has everything that he needs. And these villagers going out tells me that he is desperate to get all the front stuff because he knows the back stuff is going to be necessary very soon. Beasty is controlling the map though, because when you have such a big army lead, you know you can. And as we can see on the right side, we see all these beautiful, beautiful upgrades one by one, left, right, and center. And they are going to be doing a lot for this game. I mean, Anotand's ship at least is causing some havoc. How do you kill that ship in your base?
Just with some archers. You can pick it off.
Okay.
Or you're in Castle Age now. You can even use Sprangles if it's really necessary. But it's not gonna deny him from anything. Yeah, of course it's disturbing to have one archer ship there, shooting at your things, having the pings on your minimap all the time. But now, as you can see, he's diving there, and he's even gonna kill more. Maybe if Anotand didn't lose his fishing ships in the beginning, he could maybe keep his fishing advantage. But I think, I don't know, I can't help but to think that he got intimidated by like having Delhi against the English, so he felt that he needs to dive, or maybe he wanted to close the game. There, I'm not really sure what he wanted to do. But, yeah.
Beasty just not microing those units, getting picked off a little bit here and there. But I just want to point out he does have 19 scholars, so that is that's not a small amount. Why would you go 19 scholars, especially with the healing nerfed right now? Is it still worth it to have something like 19 scholars?
I mean, he had 3 sacred sites.
Yeah.
At some point, 4 sacred sites, so probably you just like automatically spend those resources, because as Delhi, what do you spend your gold on in feudal age? So only on scholars. You don't spend anything on upgrades or anything else.
Okay.
So yeah, he just needs to keep his. He knows his win condition. He needs to keep his base safe and his bottom side of the map, where there are deer, gold, wood, and those extra berries. He just needs to keep that safe and get enough units to fight off the English now.
And I mean, what is about to happen in a few seconds? All these upgrades are going to pop right through, and then these fights are going to look a lot different for Beasty than they do for Anotand. Beasty is losing a few villages as well, but he is going to get this keep up, and that is gonna make him lose a few units too, but it's losing villages is not a good choice. But we know that keeps for Delhi.
Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah. It's fine for Delhi. He's just finishing right now in a couple of seconds. He just finished it, and he's gonna spam villagers from the keeps, and I think he will eventually be ahead in villager count. But with the passive income he has. Right now, I would say the economy count is even.
Yeah, with the 4 relics that is controlled and the 2 sacred sites as well. Yeah, for those of you who don't know about this, the keep for Delhi turns into a TC. So basically you can produce villages from your TC and your keep. That's just like having 2 TCs, just a fancy TC. And keeps are also cheaper for Delhi. So right now, if you guys look here, it's 600 on this side, while on this side it would cost him 800. So it's like having a TC with just stone, and it can also shoot very well. So these archers are going to take these arrow shippies out. They have been annoying. They haven't done too much.
Oh, the demo ship? The demo ship?
Oh, he doesn't get anything. He tickles. He tickles that poor little scholar up there, but Anotand is like, hey, I'm in your base. So let's see if he's actually gonna do some damage, but I don't think he can. He realizes the bottom side is completely walled off. Beasty has the control at the bottom side, but top side, now he also has the wood control, or the stone control. And those 2 safe stones, they are very, very important. The fact that Anotand got his white tower up at top is pretty good for him as well, but if you look at this game right now, how do you feel about the chances towards both sides?
I would say both sides are taking this kind of slow, because I would expect from Beasty to just like spam men at arms and lancers, but he's only on 2 lancers right now. He didn't do that much of raiding. I think that this being best of 3, if I'm correct, I think both sides are are taking this kind of slow and steady, and they want to be sure that they're winning, especially on this map, because it's very confusing as a player. When you play on this map, it can be really chaotic.
Yeah, it feels like you think you're controlling the bottom, and then all of a sudden your top side is just getting raided, and your army needs to be split. So yes, this map definitely threw me off a few times as well. Okay, now we are seeing Beasty getting his next keep up, and he has a trebuchet to just deal with that extra dock. But now let's see if he can. Oh,
He has a Marinelord.
Oh, that's a beautiful shot.
Oh,
Beautiful. These scholars are just 13 of them. Those are going to heal. They're going to save this fight. The villagers just moving a little bit around. This guy, not really targeting anything, but just hoping for the best. Mangonel keeps getting shots off, and this is GG for Beasty. You can see the army expansion. Oh, Anotand just got a little bit too excited without having the upgrades, without having anything ready for that fight, and he got destroyed in a little alley by little Mangonel.
yeah,
So-
and we see no movement from Anotand to decapture those sacred sites on both corners of the map, on the
and-
north side and on the south side, and yeah, he's slowly gonna start to be pushed back and die here.
He definitely had the opportunity to do so, but I think this
Yeah.
is also you can definitely see the difference between the two in terms of that. Like, Beastie usually has a very big map presence. I feel like he played very slow this game compared to usual, but I don't know, this Anotand played well. He definitely put up a good fight. He threw Beastie off, especially with that dock on his side. That was pretty crazy.